You can ask me anything you want to on this video.
I'm fine.
What are you gonna be here for? It's all about you. If I say so. You don't want the skincare.
I do.
Uh-huh. This is your YouTube debut. So what were you asking me before? Well, let me just speak to the people as they come in. Nobody's here yet. Still says 0. So, like right there, that's how many people are in, and that's how when they like or not. Dang. Hey, double. What's going on? It is. Is it dark? Is this video dark, or is it
It's kind of like
me?
Yeah.
You watched it? Yeah, I was thinking about that when you was talking about your stuff about, when Memphis said what he said or whatever, and then it came to my head again, shoes, because that's what I got that idea listening to you yesterday. Like if the shoe fits. Yeah, it was pretty dope. Even though when I started, you get something and all of a sudden you really don't know what you're about to say. I didn't know what I was about to say. I was like, oh Lord, let me get started, and I done started and don't know where to start. But I think I figured it out, kinda. So I hope you're having a good day today. We all right. Well, I don't know about her, but I'm good. You all right?
Yeah.
You good? Very good. You should be. I only know one person with magical skills would go to the store and she's not supposed to get nothing. She walk out with stuff. How?
Because
How?
you're a great mom.
Oh. You can't be doing stuff like we don't care when you keep doing stuff. You're gonna make me lose my cool points. You're gonna make me cry like Mr. Double. No, I'm just kidding.
Take off your glasses.
Girl, I can't see. I can't see. I'm gonna take them off. We get ready. So what is going on here today is this is my bonus baby, Denia. He said salute to you. That means hello.
Hi.
And we talk about a variety of things, and one thing that we have discussed was flaws. And I feel like is this too bright? It's something. Do I need to be is the lighting, how is the lighting? I know it's light, but it's something weird. Maybe it's just me. But anywho, we have hey just saying. She said, hey pretty lady. So we have discussions about different things, from body image to blemishes, things of the heart as well as things physical. And the one thing I try to teach her, well, that I am teaching her, is that our beauty is not determined by what we think is a flaw in ourselves. Our beauty, hey Diane, our beauty is determined by our heart, what we carried on the inside. So and I'll ask her like, do you have a mean heart? And she says no. So trying to make that clear to a 10-year-old, you know what I'm saying? And when my daughter was 10, she's 31. Kids now and kids then are cut different, because I didn't have to have these discussions. But it's like I thank God for being a stylist, that I listen to women. Hey Faith Keeper. I listen to, a lot of women talk as I stay out there here, if anybody is in the industry or, a lot of women, y'all know when y'all get y'all hair done, sometimes y'all just sit in the chair and pour out, and I guess that's just something God has given me that I'm able to pour into these women or just simply listen, whatever needs to be done. But I listen to her and I know that times are different than when we were young. They're different from when my kids were young. Our kids nowadays are very much more self-aware and self-conscious in some cases. So my goal is for her to always know that she's beautiful, no matter what nobody else say, no matter what anybody else feel, and that when we look in the mirror, we see beauty, and it has nothing to do with if we have a mark on our face or not. It has nothing to do with our weight or anything else. Simply if we are good in our heart. And I always tell my clients, beauty exudes from within. Beauty exudes from within. No, do you have idea what that kind of means?
No.
Beauty comes from within. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think that means? How do you think that you can describe that? Beauty comes from within.
Like everybody,
Hmm.
like everybody can be beautiful in different ways.
Yeah, that's a good thing. She said everybody can be beautiful in different ways. Absolutely. Sometimes our personality is what makes us beautiful. The way we care and treat others can make us beautiful. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so today we are going into some lightweight skincare, is what she wanted to do. And I'm telling her, like, you're 10, you got new skin. Your skin is fairly new. But we're going to do a light little facial type thing, just a little lightweight something, just while we sit here and talk about this talk. I think that women in general sometimes go through these phases where sometimes we may question our beauty, especially if you get into flawed relationships. And I don't know about you guys, but when I was younger coming up, I've been the woman that, if something failed and I felt like I was doing everything right, it was like, well, what's wrong with me? Absolutely nothing. He's the fool. No, I'm just kidding. But there's all different types of factors in this world that make us feel uh, inferior to other people at times, or even less confident in ourselves. I pick up a little extra weight. Although I still love myself, I'm still aware. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's not one of those things that is not always easily shaken off, but I always remind myself, like, shh, man, you thicker than the snicker and you still good. Just lose weight. I got control of that, and my love here, what is your concern? What do you think that you have that you want to uh, make better
Right under my eyes.
under your eyes? She feels she has like the dark circles under her eyes. I don't feel that, but I'm not going to tell her what she doesn't see and how she feels. You know what I'm saying? What I'm going to do is keep pouring into her that God made us all unique, and He made some of us with a little darker skin in different areas. As y'all can see, myself, I told her today I would share my blemish. This is a blemish that hasn't been here all my life. It's not my birthmark. Um, I don't know what it is. I don't know where it came from and why. I just know around maybe 2004 it started coming. It could be something hereditary because a lot of my mom's family, they have this, like, something that looks yeah, I don't know the camera. Something that looks like this on both sides of their cheeks. And they also develop moles And I'm developing those moles on my face, and I'm thinking is just don't let them get big as my aunties and my grandma. I mean, so far, man, a lot of people think I have freckles. A lot of people say, "Oh, you have beauty marks all over your face," but yeah. So that's my blemish. And there was a time that I would be like, "Oh my God, why is this here?" And I felt awkward. I would be out in the club or something, and people are like, "Oh, your birthmark is so cute." I'm like, nigga, why is you lying? Like I was very, very self conscious of it, and I still wear makeup, but that's about all the makeup I wear, just because for my own self. I don't wear a lot of makeup. That's never been my thing, but I'm also unashamed and not afraid to not wear the makeup. You know what I mean? My face didn't change. It just has a blemish on the side. I'm the same woman, no matter what. If those moles did get bigger, I'm still the same woman because on the inside of my heart, I'm kind, I'm genuine, I'm loving, right?
Yeah.
You think so? 10-year-olds. And that's what I'm trying to relate to her. That yes, we have flaws, all of us. You know what I mean? There's always gonna be something that you don't necessarily like, or something that you see that will seem huge to you and invisible to others. Things that um, you notice, but no one else will unless you point it out. Make sense?
Yeah.
I personally feel like Naya Bean doesn't have dark under her eyes. I just think it's the way her eyes set, and it just appears dark because it kind of just the way it sets. But regardless of the fact, she has to grow up. She hasn't reached puberty. She hasn't reached her teen years. She just turned 10 Monday. Whoop, whoop. Y'all can hit the cash app for her birthday if y'all want to. Ain't that what y'all do for y'all turn? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, she just turned 10 on Monday. And we went out and had a girls' day. We had mocktails. Well, y'all know I had cocktails. She had mocktail. That's what we do. Mocktails. And we went out and bought some things for her baby. Why you didn't bring my granddaughter? So you can introduce the world to Kanika. She named the baby Kanika. She excited about that. She running to get that baby. But I told her maybe 2 weeks ago that we would come on here and go live and have a conversation. And this is her birthday gift. This is Kanika. Kanika is in style. You know what I'm saying? Look at her. She is dressed to kill today. Don't y'all like that head wrap? That's Kanika. That's the baby. This girl got me out here buying stuff for this little baby. My kids won't even give me no grandbaby. So now they got me out here buying bottles and binkies and stuff for a doll. But yeah, that was a fun thing. We went out and found some blankets and stuff for her and a little basket to make a little bed until we can find some stuff for her. But that's all she asked for was a doll. And I think that's another thing that is beautiful about Naya Bean. Because some 10-year-olds, we already know, she likes the TikTok. She doesn't have a TikTok. She likes the YouTube. She sneak and watch stuff I tell her not to, but she likes to watch the shorts. Um, but she asked for a baby doll. You know what I mean? How cool is that? There's not a lot of that I know, a lot of 10-year-olds that still want baby dolls and genuinely play with those baby dolls and carry them around. Like when we leave the house, Nika got to go, is what she said she called her. But so today we're gonna do a little bit, just a little facial thing. So the first thing we're gonna do is cleanse our face. So that's the most important thing with your skin is making sure that it's clean at all times. And for her, I opted to get things that were they fixing our door and it keeps scaring me. That is rich in vitamin C because I know that vitamin C is good for blemishes and lightening dark spots and things like that. So the first thing we're gonna do is clean our face. And I do have on some makeup, so I know my face needs to be clean. Some makeup. Get it, girl. You know what? Make sure you're going upward with everything. Like this. Up. Like this. You're going up. You know why you go up? Because it keeps your skin, like when you age, it'll make sure your skin is being pulled up instead of pulling it down. So you won't start drooping and wrinkling before your time. So whenever you putting on, wiping your face and stuff, you make sure you're going in an upward fashion. When we did facials in hair school, I remember the first sentence is upward stroking on the sternocleidomastoid. And it's like the whole facial goes here, then it goes here, but everything is in the upward motion. So you're defying gravity. You're pulling upward for things that will naturally fall down. So you can keep some integrity of your skin, pretty much. Kids these days and some adults, you know what I mean? It's the funniest thing is the things that we talk about are not so far-fetched for adults. It's just, to me, surprising that young school-age children have the same thoughts that some older women have, concerns about their looks and weight and things like that. But then I have to think that children are vicious, and that's what I try to explain to her. Children are vicious, and we know good and well some of us are vicious towards each other. And what I'm creating in my space, in my home, even on my page, is a safe space, a place that represents God, a place that's positive, a place that builds up, never tears down, a place that, as Double always say, edifies. We want to be edified over here. We want to be restored, replenished. I want to be the page that if you're feeling a certain kind of way, you know that if I go live and you come on here, we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about life. We're going to have a good time. There's not going to be any negativity. And that's what I pride myself on. I'm a natural caregiver, I would say. I work with women as a career, so I'm always all about pouring into people positivity, encouragement, motivation. I'm the one that'll motivate you when I'm down. You know what I mean? I got all the motivation, but I'll be sitting there on my last lifeline like, oh, Lord, help me now. But I'm going to motivate the hell out of you. I'm going to be like, what was Double this morning singing? Get back up again. Be like, get up. Get up, just saying. I don't even know how to use this. Y'all watching us in real time. Try to figure out these things. This is going to be a face mask. Put this right here. No. Some kind of solution. So we got to find get back up again. Yeah, I'm gonna motivate the mess out of you. I'm a because that's the solution that goes on your face. Don't tear it down. Find the eyeballs. I might have to help you.
I'm trying my best to go small. Where's the eyeballs?
You gotta get it unfolded without tearing it. I know that much. This is funny.
Found it.
You got it? Can you see how to do it, or you need me to help you? Need me to help you?
Yeah.
Okay, let me put mine down. All right, let's put yours on.
It's gonna look weird.
Well, you want skincare? Yeah, your name. Everyone understands what you're doing. You teaching somebody how to do some skincare. Oops.
Not my chin.
Your face is too little. That's why I told you. You don't really need skincare. It's in. The mask don't even fit you. You gotta make it fit.
Put yours on.
What if I make you sit there by yourself with the mask on? All right, that's the first skin mask. Like I said, I got her stuff that's rich in vitamin C. brightening sheet skin mask. It has an SPF 20 in it. So we know that's the stuff you have, like sunscreen. But y'all know that us cousins, darker complected cousins, we're supposed. Do y'all know the SPF number that we're supposed to get in our sunscreens? Anybody know what SPF we're supposed to use? Or do y'all know we're supposed to use sunscreen? Because I didn't know for a long time. Y'all don't laugh at me. What you wouldn't do for the children? I look like Double used to look when he used to wear his mask.
Who?
Hmm?
Who?
That man right there called Double Speaks. I can't even get mine on right. I got a face the size of a kid. Anybody know the SPF we're supposed to use? You had a scarf or something. Whatever. This will work.
You have to use it for 20 minutes. I have to have it on 20 minutes.
We ain't got 20 minutes. Anywho. I look like Hannibal Lecter.
Yours doesn't say.
So anywho. Nope. That's not the SPF we use. That's melanated people. These people ain't made for people with full lips. I can't get my understanding of direction on this thing. Mm-mm. Oh, whatever. SPF. Uh, is it 50? Yeah, 50 and above for black people. Yeah, well, up it to 50, ma'am. SPF 30 will help you, but for darker skinned people, we're supposed to use SPF 50. I use SPF 70, and then I use a tanning spray, and it has SPF 15. But definitely 70 is for our skin. My mask looks bright crazy. I might need to go to the mirror. I can't even figure out which eye is which looking at the screen. I gotta use the mirror the next time so I can. There we go. Yeah, let me tell you, I learned that I didn't think black people sunburn, honestly, until I got a sunburn. hmm We went to Daytona. Back in the day, the spring breaks and stuff. We went to the spring break in Daytona, had a ball. Everybody was at the dang on drugstore when we got back getting something for their skin. And all you heard was, I ain't no ninja skin sunburn. We learned the hard way. So yeah, we can sunburn and we must protect our skin. SPF 70 or better. And yeah, that's how I decided I wanted to start tanning too. When I got that sunburn after I peeled, and I was like a pecan tan. Ooh. And she worried about how she look. I look crazy. I can't get this mask on right because I ain't got no mirror, so whatever.
You're right there.
It's hard to use that because it's like flip.
I have my right hand.
Yep, 50 or better for black people. We wouldn't know. You probably only think it's an SP30. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know until I got sunburned what we were supposed to use. So it's definitely higher SPFs than 30. We see like 15 and 30 in the store, but then I think it goes to 50, then 70. I'm not sure if it goes above, 70, but hey, at least you've been using something. That's the key thing right there. Because we know skin cancer is real, right? But like I told her, these are things we can do to maintain our skin, but it's not going to change your beauty. The way God made you. God made us this way. He made you cute. He made me sexy. Then I'm looking. But here's the thing: you still have a lot of life to go through. You're in the kid phase. When you hit teenager, you're gonna have a whole change. Then you're gonna have other things you're talking about. Then when you get to a young adult, you're gonna have another change. You still got a whole lot of growing up, So if I could say that anything about that is just be comfortable in your skin. Love who you are so that what other people think doesn't matter. That makes sense.
Yes.
Anything for Naya Bean. Anything. I'm sitting on live with a face mask gone wrong because I'm too lazy to get up and go make sure it's on right. Look at some mirror.
Huh?
Look at some mirror. But yeah, man, I don't know, y'all. It's just, I really, like I said, I really wouldn't have never thought that children this young have such awareness, self awareness to they're obviously looking in the mirror and seeing things that they deem is wrong. And I think it comes through a little bit of bullying. You know what I'm saying? I think that children are cruel and they'll say the most egregious things. And it's sad because some people never grow up. They'll say the most egregious things about people. And it shapes some people. I think that sometimes even adults, depending on how they how they uh how they handle things, it's a huge thing for them too. And maybe that's what leads to a lot of this Botox and plastic surgery. You know, I'm not against none of that. If you want to make yourself, do enhancements on yourself, that's fine. But we when it's deep rooted, it gets to that point. So my job, I feel, is to keep her in a space of knowing who she is and whose you are. Whose you are. You know whose you are?
Huh?
You know whose you are?
No.
You're God's. You're God's creation. We are God's children. So that means He made us perfect in His mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He made you perfect just the way you are. He made you with love. He thought about everything He put inside of you, your brain, your heart, all that hair on your head, what kind of attitude you'll have, even though you ain't quite tapped into how to use it. I know that it's for the future. It's going to help you with whatever you do in life. But yeah, so like I said, this is my goal to keep her on a. This is for fun. You know what I'm saying? It's not because she needs to do facials. It's for fun, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with teaching young people how to take care of their skin. It doesn't take that much, I don't think, but Naya being wanted to do some skincare, and that's what we're doing today. Skincare. Anybody got any questions? Any questions? Oh, that's the young lady I used to talk to at work. Anyway, so then what do you think? That picture you picked for us to put up there,
What picture?
the picture that I put on the screen for the video, the one that you
I
picked
don't
out.
see it. I don't see it up here.
I know that, but you remember it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
When you look at that picture, what do you think? I'm talking about that picture, the one I used for my thumbnail. She picked this out. So when you look at it, what do you see? We're going to call it an interpretation of Naya Bean.
My inner.
Your inner.
Beauty.
You started the video. Inner. You ain't supposed to tap it.
I didn't mean to.
Okay, there you go. Look at it. You said it looks like it makes you think about your inner. And what do you see on the inside of her?
Beauty.
Beauty. So do you think that's how we're really made?
Yeah.
Long as you know that, my girl. I thought that was an interesting picture that she picked out because I couldn't. I started on my phone and I didn't know how to get in on here, so I just redid the broadcast and I didn't have that same picture that I had up there on my phone. So we did this one. And that was the whole gist of everything. While we do our facials, it's just to help her understand that where the beauty resides is not on our face, is not our body. It's in here. It's internal. It's more about how you carry yourself. If you act respectable to adults when you're young, if you're respectable to your parents, if you treat people with kindness, you know what I mean? All those things make you beautiful. If you're kind just because you can't be mean spirited and be considered beautiful. You can be the prettiest woman in the world, but if you're mean spirited, it makes you ugly. You know what I mean? You get it? Get it, Fred? And it's so funny because this is like the same stuff I have literally taught, no, spoken to clients because, like I said, I don't think it's I'm learning. It's not an age thing. It's just I've never been a man, so I can't speak for men, but I think it's a woman thing. And I just didn't realize it started so early. You know what I mean? We ready to take these off? I think we had enough time. What you think? Oh, we should have had a paper towel. Put it in the thing. So that was that part. I don't know. Um, what was I going to say? I don't know why the world is made it the way it's made. You know what I mean? It's like there's so much competition, and that's what happens is we got the internet now, and we know that young people will look on the internet and they'll see things and they'll want things and they'll think that they should be like that and they'll wonder why I don't look like this. Why is she skinny? Why is she light skinned? Why is she, why does she have long hair? All that good stuff. That's a lot to have to navigate with. And then there's also the other things that nowadays they're trying to interject, if you guys know what I mean. That's a whole nother beast for real, the thing with, y'all know what I'm talking about. She knows what I'm talking about, but it's just things like this are up to parents so that when the world tells your children something, they don't just fall for it. They already know. They're in a position to say, you a lie because my mama told me. Because my daddy said. That's the position we want to have our children in. That no matter what society says, no matter what media says, no matter what they see on the screen, that they have their foundation. Foundation starts at home. What you instill in your children will stay with them.
There's only 2 people.
It's only 2. It's okay because guess what? People gonna keep on watching this after we go away. That's how it works. And it could be others in because some people be in the bushes. You don't know what the bushes is? That's when they watch without coming in. You can see on YouTube without coming into the video. Like she said, there's only 2 people. If 2 is here, guess what that means?
What?
It's for 2 people. 1, 21, or 81. That's what Miss Meek does. It's just this world is crazy, And now we dealing with y'all been paying attention, huh?
But the two people doesn't mean me.
No. Y'all been paying attention to that outage and everything. All I keep saying is let it stay out and let it affect Amazon so we can get paid off. Is that crazy? Yeah, we'll put them patches on tonight.
What?
Those. We'll put them on tonight. Later, we're gonna do our moisturizer out in a minute, and then we'll put the patches on tonight under eyes. Okay. I'm gonna put it on now, huh? Such a... My sidekick has spoken. I'm gonna say mine to later. You can do yours now. Huh? I can't hear you.
My hands are cold.
You cold?
No.
Oh. I'm about to say I'm hot. So you
need help.
Let's see if you can do it. What is it like the kids like to show you up?
Yeah.
Say yeah.
Oops. That's something.
So what else is something that you deal with, like what kids deal with on a normal basis, like when you go to school or something? How is it for you? I want to know if it's like, what I'm trying to see is if it's the same for you as it was for me back in the day. How is it at school?
Fine.
It's fine overall. How are the kids? Are they all nice?
Not all of them. Whenever they do mean to me, I talk back.
What is it that they try to say that is a lie?
They just roast me and stuff.
They say mean stuff.
Yeah, they roast me.
They be roasting you.
Yeah, and then I roast them back.
You roast them back. That's right. Roast them back. I told you what you tell them. Some things you can't change. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. No,
why is that stuff on me?
Because we got some stuff on there.
I can't pick it up.
Okay, I broke it. Yo, turn around. No, it's open now. You gotta use it regardless. Turn around. Turn this way. Why is it so sensitive? Hey, Gary.
Do it. You broke the first one.
Yeah, I did. Parents do that. We break stuff because we bought it. You got it?
Yeah.
I think you should open up a little bit more. There you go. Oh, we got them on the wrong side. This one on backwards. What we do? Yeah, this one on backwards. Or is that one on backwards?
Like this one.
No, it was this one. I don't know. We're gonna do it like this until we figure it out. As long as the stuff get on your skin. And how long is that supposed to sit? Turn around, let me see.
For 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Turn around. You should just put some lemons under your eyes. Vitamin C.
No.
Mr. Gary says, hello. We are just talking about inner beauty and doing a little bit of skincare for our personal flaws, not flaws that make us any other kind of way except for the way we're made. So it's like in my field, I enhance beauty. So I feel like skincare only enhances your beauty. It prolongs certain things may happen to your skin if you didn't care for it. So we want to make sure we keep our skin at least clean and moisturized all the time. Uh, I shared my blemish because I wanted her to understand that this doesn't make us who we are. Blemishes does not make us who we are. It's just a part of our body. Just like if you had you got this mole right here.
Yeah, I was one of that.
You wonder what that was? It's a mole. That's just part of your body. You probably got a lot more of them.
No, it's okay.
The one thing about this one, she got a lot of hair. And I know that's probably a lot of um, the mess behind, the bullying type children. A lot of times kids will be unhappy in the home and they're jealous. When I was younger, I got into fights with people I didn't really even know because I walk funny. Literally. Well, why you don't like her? Because she walk funny. Why did I have to fight because of the way I was born? That's the way I walked. I couldn't help it if my little booty stuck out when I walked. I had an arch in my back. The arch in my back lifted the rump. I'm sorry. You see a piece that you've never seen. I mean, I see a piece that I've never seen in you in its beautiful sight to see physically and spiritually. Thank you, Gary. This is sunshine right here. No one could tell me I would come to Virginia. At least Gary think he could have. But what you couldn't have told me is that I would have this addition. I got two actually, but he in daycare. This addition, because it's like I did well with my children, but I had a lot of help, right? I had a lot of help. My support system was A1 top, top. I'm talking about I went to Cancun, Mexico for 8 days. We was like siblings though, you know what I'm saying? Like my mother was so hands-on with me that she had her hands on us. It was like I was the big sister, but I was treated like the youngest sister. If that makes sense. I don't know why, but that's just the way it was. And um, so I grew up with my kids, kind of like they was my sister and brother. I helped my mama take care of them. That's how I feel like I helped her take care of them. I had my children, they weren't taken from me or nothing like that. It's just, it was just together like that. My mama, that's the best way I can explain it. I was raised with them. I grew up with them. So a lot of my parenting came on the opposite side of the teens with my children. I'm more of the parent that had those hard conversations with my kids once they reached a certain age. But like the younger years, my mother been on Christmas shop, all types of stuff, beat me to it. I used to get so frustrated with that, but I wouldn't trade it for the world, because even now my children, they they recognize me. Of course, I'm their mother. I always been, I was whooping, but they recognized my growth. They also let me know that I didn't, where I might have thought in the past that I failed them. They let me know that's not true. They let me know that, like my son to tell you, my mama taught me everything I know, almost. you know, my daughter will tell you, I'm calling my mom because she's the one who know how to encourage. My daughter called me on the phone before she called 911. She got in an accident. I was in South Carolina. She was in Ohio. She didn't call my sister who's in Ohio with her. She called me. Mommy, I got in an accident. What did I do? Are you hurt? Are you bleeding? Do you feel like anything's broke? Just calm. And that's what I think that I was able to develop as we were coming up. This calmness where I never really panic. I'm never really frightened in like major Like you could cut your foot off right now and I wouldn't freak out, but everybody else in the room probably would. I would be the one like, just give me some towels so I can apply some pressure. It'll come to me. I'm going to be that girl in the room. But not having any more children after that, I really did want more children. I just never got to have any more, you know. But not having opportunity now, you know, if I'm with a man and he has children and we are serious as we are, I have children again. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way around it. There's no way around me being with someone. I wouldn't condone that. I wouldn't condone that. If my children were if my children were young, I wouldn't be with a man who wouldn't accept my kids. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm going to be in their life, then I'm going to do the best I can to instill the values in them that I didn't necessarily know to teach my children. You know, I can teach her more about the love of Christ than I could my children because I didn't understand the love of Christ back then. But now that I understand the love of Christ, guess what? She'll know about the love of Christ. And it won't be just because of me. I mean, her grandma, aunties, and all that good stuff. you, you over it. They you know, it takes a village. And I'm just happy to be a part of the village. Be quiet, Gary. It don't even matter. What do you think of me? Who am I to you?
Mom?
What did I tell you about doing that? You taking it off?
No.
Oh. And what makes you feel that way?
Because you take me to places and you act like my mom.
And that's just me being genuine. And because I'm with her father, I love her father, I love her. I've never told her I'm your mama. I'm trying to be your mama. Nothing like that. But what I did tell her was if we don't make it, me and her is locked in. Because I would never do that. You know what I mean? Come into a situation with someone and then we break up and then I forget the kids. It's impossible for me. That's not my character. Only way that would happen is if I was forbidden. Forbidden. Don't you come around her, you can't see her, and I'll probably go looking for her when she got of age. Because no. So I get to, you know, it's just what I do. You know, Gary, you said a lot. Whatever. Whatever. But we had the story about the step thing. You know, I was like, let's say bonus mom, because what do you do to steps? I get to tell somebody no when they ask for things. No, I'm just kidding. I don't always say no, do I?
You usually say yes.
She comes to the shop with me and she works. She thinks she got a job.
Sometimes.
She don't understand. I let her come to work with me when we don't have baby boy. So he won't be all alone. Yeah, but it's like I said, no one would told me this last year. Yeah, you gotta get your.
Is it time to take it off?
I don't know. Get your paper towel first, so you can wipe the rest of the stuff off your eye after you pull it off. Because then we have to do our moisturizer. Yeah, but where are you going? The paper towel right there.
Oh.
Poor kids. Yeah, but that's, I mean, like I said, I just wanted to come on here with her because I told her we'll come on video and do the you know, do our skin thing or whatever she's calling it these days. Skincare. She was like, we should go to the store and get some more stuff for skincare. I'm like, how much do you need? So then you pat this in. We're still going in the upward motion. And make sure your eyes ain't falling down. How you feel?
Nothing.
I said, how you feel?
Nothing.
You don't feel nothing. You ain't supposed to. No one profits. What? No one?
No one profits.
I can't see because of that heart yet. Say something else so this go up, so the screen can go up. It ain't gonna go up because it needs to be another message. Hold on now.
Nothing's gonna come out. Nothing's gonna come out.
But we're gonna do it like this. Some on your fingertips. Now you'll take our fingers. We're gonna go upwards again. This is your moisturizer. Even when you put on makeup, it's supposed to go in the upward motion. Upward on the neck. Skincare. Your neck is skin too.
See, prophecy. Prophecy. Prophecy.
I said prophecy is to be fulfilled. That's kind of refreshing.
What?
Feels good on the skin. Smooth. I got some on my face.
Last time. Now we're done.
So
Your turn.
you think you want to do this as a routine?
Yes. Your turn.
I ain't doing it. I'm gonna do mine tonight.
In the video?
Yeah. I wanted to save mine for tonight so I could just chill.
Roblox.
I'm still on live. You ain't about to play Roblox. You about to go and play with Kanika.
Oh.
Gary, you miss my grandchild? This was her birthday gift. She asked for a doll. You just don't know how excited that made me. That a kid, these days, these kids be hot in the pants. She asked for a baby doll and she actually plays with it. The first night we had her, man, I came in the house and she was in the bed with her head cover on. Oh,
don't say it.
I'm not. Look at the baby. The baby.
I want to play live when you're done.
Huh?
I want to play Roblox when you're done.
Mama.
No, you take it. No. Mama. Shut up.
I want to wear this head wrap.
Mama. No.
I get the feeling she's going to abandon the baby one day.
Give it to one of my kids one day.
Me and her daddy going to be taking care of little Kanika.
Mama, give it to one of my kids one day.
One day. Let's see if you can keep it that long. That's too funny. We got about 7 minutes. Anything you want to say about this experience?
Nope.
I just bought all this stuff and you don't want to say nothing? You got any questions?
No.
You don't even know how to put it in the camera.
Yes, I do. They're eating it. You're eating
The
it.
camera is right there.
I know that.
Why are you putting granola in the camera? See, now she turned into a kid. Oh, hey, Audrey. Girl, we just came on, have a little fun time, did a little facial, and talked about inner beauty and how our flaws don't make us less than. You know what I'm saying? Like we might have a dark spot on our face, as I do. We might have a little darker complexion under our eyes, but that's not what makes us beautiful. It's from within. We keep our heart good, treat people right. That's what makes us beautiful. Our character. You're like, oh, she's just so sweet. Even though sometimes her character is challenging, I will say publicly she's been doing pretty good this last week. I'm almost scared.
Scared of what?
That you might just have a relapse and slip back.
I won't.
But I think that the more we talk, the less we'll see of that. It's like, even with, like, if y'all can think about it, imagine people that, do I want to go there? No, I don't. Imagine children who are just told you're too young to know about that, or that might have questions and their parent isn't willing to really communicate with them about things. Um, or they don't take the time. You know what I mean? Time will pass you by. She turned 10 Monday. If I was in here doing everything under the sun except for paying attention to or listening to what she says, who's going to shape her? You know what I mean? Our job is to shape and mold our children so that they know which way to go. Just like they say, train up a child in the way that they should go. And once they leave, they'll return. They won't depart from it. They might go their own route. They might have all their ups and downs, bumps and bruises, but that's part of their journey. It's going to happen. It happened to us, you know. But eventually, if we stay prayerful for our children, that's why it's important to pray for all children, especially nowadays, because the attack is on. If we stay prayerful over our children, they won't forget those things and they'll return. They'll remember. Or you have some that go out and will teach kids the exact same thing you're instilling in them. They become the encourager for those children at school that might not have that listening ear. They can share with that child what their parent teaches them. So that's my whole thing. It's like, from YouTube, when I talk, I hope I can encourage one of you. When I talk to her, I want to keep her encouraged. When I talk to the women in my chair, I want to encourage them, because it gives me joy. It gives me joy. So yeah, that was the gist of our video, just to come and talk about the beauty within. Inner beauty is most important, and we did a little skincare just because. And that's going to be, she said it's going to be part of her regimen. So that means you can do it every few nights, not every night. Stop. Look at you. Now she getting antsy. That means I got about an hour of still time with this one.
Still time.
Being still, acting accordingly. And now you're starting to act. You done got comfortable on the set. Ready to turn up. Side eye me. But it's always a joy around here. I have fun when I'm not working. So it was a cool thing. I'm off today. I don't want to. And I'm able to. Don't want to. I'm able to spend some time with this little buddy right here. But yeah, that's about all I wanted, was to come on here with her so we could talk about this little beauty thing. I wanted her to know that regardless of what anyone says or anyone thinks, you are beautiful. God created you just the way you are for his own purpose. You just got to figure out your purpose and walk in it. No interviews, no interviews. Now you're acting like a famous person. No comment. No comment. Yeah, that's the thing we're on today. Earlier I was going to come on, but I had to go to the doctor. I'm going to come back because I want to talk about something else. It was something that I was thinking about. I'm going to have to go back and listen to Double's chat. Thing, because it was something I had in my mind and it ain't ringing to me right now. It ain't ringing to me right now, but it'll come back to my remembrance. Because I know that was alive to be remembered. I loved it. And I'm glad that my friend came in and was able to be a part. She said she really enjoyed it after when we had talked on the phone. So that was cool. It is such a blessing to see my boy Double move in the way that he's moving that I told him he'd be moving, that I understand why I told him he'd be moving, but it was God. It couldn't have been nothing but God. You know, because we don't know each other like that on here. We don't know each other like that on here. But everything that has been said, from even when Gary, Gary started dropping word in here in a minute, the stuff always happens. So I'm looking forward to a little Bible study, and I got something coming up too that I want to do with ladies. Have a conversation. I haven't really found the exact vein I'm going in with it, but it's definitely going to be a sister type thing that we're going to do. Do we need to say sister on here? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know about y'all, but I could rock with y'all like that. Diane, my buddy. Audrey, always pleasant to see you in the chat. That's why I knew you was missing. I said, hey. And I ain't even been here that much. Because when I be at work, I'll come in, but I don't be hearing the word. I don't even know why I be trying to. But I think I can wear the regular earphones with the one little earbud in. If I can do that, it's on. I'll stay at work the full time. But yeah, so I do have some things coming up. I still want to tap into the drinks and discussion, where we have our glass of wine or Kool-Aid or whatever your milk, I don't know, it does a body good. We can have whatever you have and just have a real grown-up conversation. Likewise, my friend, likewise. Have a grown-up conversation. I just want to do some different things, some different things. I started off strong with these lives, and in the process of me relocating and everything, I got off. And everybody that been here, they know the journey I had to go on to get to stability. But I thank God that, I have some stability now. Maybe one more hurdle, that's to move possibly next week. But it's always for the better. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm gonna end it now. Audrey, I don't know when you subscribed or if you subscribed, but if you did, I think you did. Go back and check out some of the stuff we've been talking about before and everything. Get a feel of the page and help me get some watch time, because I told him I used to be monetized back in the day, like around 2011, 2012. Back then it was a lot different. You were monetized according to the views you had. So like I had this one video that had like over 100,000 views, and that's when I first got monetized. I used to do hair on here all the time. I'm going to start back doing hair too. Just life, my life, sharing what I do. I love God. I love doing hair. That's what I'm gonna share. And so it's like the monetization part is cool, but I really want it back because I had it. I feel like YouTube should have grandfathered those people in that had it versus taking it from us when they changed it to the watch hours. But hey, my name is not Miss Google, and I have no control of that. So it'd be a cool thing to reach. But my main goal is to speak life. Reach 121 or 81. Press play and talk and share what's on my heart. Sometimes what's on God's heart. At any rate, it's all for us to be in a better space. Yeah. So hopefully today you enjoyed me and my little bonus baby Naya. Boy, I thought you was holding up the finger. I was about to just start.
What finger?
The wrong one. And
The
don't you
middle
dare.
finger?
Put your hand down. Just put it down.
It's the dog sign.
Put your hand down. You ain't no game. Put your hand down.
It's not a game.
It is.
It's a dog.
It is. I don't care. It's a game. It's a dog game. Put your hand down.
What if I do this?
Stop.
This is the dog's
It's
nose.
a gang sign.
No, it's not. It's a dog.
That's what they tell y'all.
See, woof woof. Woof woof. Woof woof.
Anyway, thank you. And like I said, hopefully, even though we were just hanging out and doing our little facial thing, hopefully I said something today that resonated with you. Maybe encourage you to, get with your babies and niece, nephew. Ask them questions. That's the main thing. And listen to what they say. You'd be surprised how they're younger and younger in dealing with things that you don't, we don't think that, oh, a 9-year-old wouldn't be going through that. Yes, they will be. Because she's asking me some things and I'll be looking like, sometimes I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to say. But what I'm going to do is tell her the truth. Atmosphere. Hey, buddy. I guess you all dangerously in love and can't come by no more. Always going to tell this one the truth. If they can ask you certain questions, then they're ready for the truth. You know what I mean? We try to sugarcoat stuff. Of course, certain things we want to keep it kid friendly, but nevertheless, it needs to be true. It needs to be true. But yeah. So hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, bring a friend. You can also hit the Cash App. It is money sign her meekness. But that's not most important over here. It definitely is that I reach 121 or 81. The positivity is what counts. I appreciate everybody for coming to hang out. Right, we miss at. He don't come and hang out with us no more. He done snuck and got engagement. Then come over here and tell us all dry snitch on himself. I'm already engaged. I still remember the day. They fixed the door out there. They putting a security door on there where we gotta tap in the code. I'm like, y'all doing that? Y'all need to do a whole lot more. But yeah, atmosphere. So when's the wedding, atmosphere? Yeah, he done got all booed up and forgot us. I bet he used to be trying to play me like that at first. Mm-hmm. Let me find out. Diane, you might have to take a trip. You closer than me. Let me go investigate this lady. Make sure our atmosphere in safe hands. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know he is. Because I know where atmosphere been and came from far as that. And if he's going into that, I know he's made a good choice. Stop. You're shaking the camera. I'm going back to sleep. Run, atmosphere, run. Anywho, let me get off this thing because I think I want to take a nap before the baby come in here. I got about an hour. She trying to rush me off so she can get on Roblox.
You didn't have to admit it.
I'm pretty smart. I know how y'all move. She stole. I know, right, Diane? Just stole him on the way from us. He don't even be like, oh, I'm in the bushes. I'm always in the bushes. He don't even play in the bushes no more. That's throw us away. Treat us like step bro and sis. That's okay. We forgive you. We forgive you, atmosphere. We forgive you. When I do something very interesting, I'm gonna make sure I let you know beforehand so you can show up. I'm like, are you coming? Yes or no? Hey, you see, I reposted that one video about swallowed up. That's the last thing you made me do. The other one got me in trouble. The WAP one. Remember that? Got me in trouble. I couldn't have no more creative titles after the WAP video. Now that's what I say. Now that's some WAP. I couldn't be creative no more. And my man said he's never watching me again. Nah, I bet he be watching. Anywho, okay, that's my time. I got to go. I pray God blesses you all with a great rest of your day. And that you enjoy your life tonight. Have some fun. You know what I mean? Have some fun. Do something. Go get some ice cream. Something. I don't know. Whatever makes you happy, do it. You know what I mean? Time waits for nobody. Go enjoy some good times by yourself or with some friends. With your fiance. See, by Rocket. Atmosphere. Why didn't you come back and say, it's a fiance? Like we be saying, it's a fiance. Well, I just want to tell y'all publicly, if I get engaged, I'm going to let y'all know right soon as possible. Okay, I ain't gonna hold it for a month or 2 or 3, however long he held it. I ain't gonna play. I would never do you guys like that. Thank you, Audrey. It was fun. I don't know about the co-host situation, but yeah, today was a good day for it. So unless we come into another topic that I feel like, like I guess my main thing is to share that children be having real life stuff they be having on their mind. And I don't want us to brush it off. Pay attention to your kids. You know what I mean? Imagine how many parents miss those red flags. So even though her red flags aren't that red, pink is enough. You know what I mean? Pink is enough. So I'm gonna hit it, take it head on, and redirect before it goes to something, more in depth and more deep, and then we'll take therapy and all types of stuff to fix it. So none of the little prayer and talk won't help at this point, and we're gonna keep it like that, right?
Yes.
So what did we learn today?
You could be beautiful without skincare.
Yeah, you can. What else? Beauty comes from where?
The inside.
And God made us exactly what?
The way we supposed to be.
Exactly. That's exactly what we learned today. Skincare is good, but it doesn't make you beautiful. It just helps your skin be good. You'll have good skin.
Yeah.
That's the key to have good skin. I thank you for encouraging me to do skincare today, Naya.
Welcome.
I need to do more skincare anyway. I'm getting a little older, Just figure out your
I don't have it in my mouth.
Stop saying them gang signs.
It's this. This is not no gang sign. I don't even know.
I was just telling my honey today, like, I don't discount nothing kids say. If he say he got a headache, either he got a headache or something is on his mind. Because, I used to always, like, when I was frustrated, and I figured it out because I used to be like, oh, man, my head is killing me. And one day I stopped and I said, my head don't hurt. That was my way of saying I'm frustrated. I'm, flustered in some kind of way. I was like, am I a hypochondriac? I had to figure that out quick because it's like for some reason one day I just paid attention. Like I be saying my head hurt and I didn't really have a pain, but I think it was that thing. It was like, oh my God, that frustration or somebody on your nerves. Oh Lord, you're giving me a headache. Words have power. You know what I mean? I could have made myself start having migraines messing around with that. But I'm glad I figured it out and checked it. But listen to that grandbaby. If he say something hurt, make sure he ain't just feeling a little frustrated. Sing the Frozen song to him. Let it go. Let it go.
There's more than one Frozen song.
Well, that's the one I'm talking about today. What's the other one?
There's like the Anna one.
Sing the Anna one.
Me?
Yeah.
There's two.
Sing one. Which one you know?
Both of them, but I forgot them.
You scared to sing.
There's two Elsa ones.
Sing it. Sing 2 seconds. One line.
One line?
Yeah.
No.
One line. She can sing, y'all. She been here singing.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
That's
she can sing. I think she can act because she been here acting, and I don't know who she be talking to. I was like, what are you doing? Performing?
No. I be dancing and singing.
Exactly. We be doing stuff out of tradition. Like grandma did it, so we did it. Grandma was dead wrong for not listening to us. We probably needed a Tylenol and everything. Grandma, my head hurt. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with your head. Drink some water and go outside. It's 100 degrees. Head about to fall off your neck. Yeah, listen to them. Kids are very, very precious and sensitive. I don't care what the world might say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. That's funny. For real, man. Back in the day, they been up. But see, my mother was the opposite. She was like, it's too hot out there. Get in here. Don't go out there till that sun go down. It's too cold out there. Don't y'all stand on that bus stop. Joe, heat up the car and take them to school. We ain't have to deal with none of them elements. My daddy used to be like, I used to walk in the snow to school until my shoes had holes in it. She was like, this is not back in your day. You better get in the car and take my kids to school. So we ain't have to deal with that below zero weather, that snow, that extreme heat. My mother, if it was too cold, she'd keep us home from school, man. That's why when certain weather, I'm finally built for it. The heat. When I moved to South Carolina, I thought I was seeing the devil pumping gas with a cigarette. I was like, it's so hot. I think I just saw Lucifer pumping gas with a cigarette in his mouth on his cell phone. Man, it was hot as heck down there. But I'm used to it now. So. Mm-hmm. Hey, it was hot. That heat was smoldery. It's like you could see it coming off the ground. It was crazy. Like, oh my goodness. I'm surprised it's been as hot as it has been. Like, I know it's hot here in Virginia, but I didn't think it was gonna be this hot right now. I thought it'd like get hotter later. But it been hot for the last 2 weeks. I know what time of the year it is.
Then of course it will be hot.
No,
Come on.
Yeah. I know. You live in Texas. Y'all probably can't care. Man, I remember I came to Texas. I got off the airplane. I wasn't even out the plane. I was in the terminal suffocating. Like, oh my God, I can't breathe. It's a whole woo. I remember they used to be like, oh, your sneakers will stick to the ground in Texas. Like they'll melt. Man, it was hot as heck there, man. But I love Texas. I like Texas. Well, I probably ain't moving.
They're literally singing this Elsa song.
Frozen 3,000 times. I know the whole movie. She know the whole movie. It's not here. I thought you was gonna sing for me so we can close out the video to a nice song.
We can close out the video now?
Soon you sing one line of the Elsa song.
No.
One day?
No.
Never?
Never in a lifetime.
Well, how we gonna do karaoke?
Are we doing it in front of people?
No. I'm just saying.
Then I'm gonna do it. I just don't want to do it in front of them.
Nah, yeah. She said, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. All right, y'all. I'm getting like double. Keep on saying I'm leaving and it'll be 10 more minutes. I'm almost at an hour and a half when I stopped at an hour the first time.
You say you're leaving, but you keep on coming.
You just want my laptop. See how they do you? They dirty, man. They be over it. When they get done doing what they want to do, now she gonna make me get off my life so she can get on
my game.
Too funny. All right, I'm about to go for real now. Let me go because I want to go lay down and watch some more Tubi movies.
I'm gonna play my game.
Right. These babes. Tell everybody bye. Hey, thanks for watching.
Bye. See you next year. When I turn 13.
You ain't turning 13 next year.
Oh, I'm turning 14. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. There we go. I'll see y'all next time.
I'm turning 14.
Bye-bye now. We might have a road trip tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen.
Road trip?
All right. Bye-bye.
Can I go?
No.
I want to go on the road trip. Let me come. Or else.
You wouldn't even sing the song.
Let me come or else.
Or else what?
I'm going to beat you up.
Now look, I think she's sleepy, y'all. All right, let me go before I have to strangle. You don't laugh.
Strangle me.
I ain't say that.
Struggle me.
I ain't say that.
Cuddle me.
I ain't say that.
Lover me.
Box you in your head.
You can't. Because I'm stronger than you.
Boxy in the mouth. That's what's about to happen. All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, I forgot how to end it. I'm so
It
used
says
to.
end stream
Hush up.
there. The stream's still on.